Welcome back to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, as we're about to move to Hogwarts. So here we go. We have to talk to somebody, I believe. Yes, here we go. We move to King's Cross Station, as indicated by an hourglass. And we have Arthur Weasley arguing about the various gadgets he's installed in his car. We all need to go through the hidden entrance. So Ginny enters the hidden entrance to the platform, followed swiftly by the Weasley adults. But not by us. The entrance has been sealed, says Harry, his character portrait apparently ecstatic about this. So yes, as you can see, clearly no way to get to the hidden platform. Maybe we can talk to this woman, informing us about a strange gremlin creature lurking in the shadows. Well, I wonder who that could possibly be. So anyway, with no way to get through to the platform, we of course head outside, where we can talk to this man. Well, that was informative. And heading round the corner, of course, we find the flying car. And Ron has a bright idea. We can fly the car to Hogwarts. Mum and Dad don't need it. They can get home with flu powder. Of course, we'll then be stuck with a car at a mangy castle in Hogwarts, and I think your parents might notice, but Harry, being the stupid bastard that he is, decides that there's no better way to deal with the problem than to fly a car to Hogwarts. And of course the game informs us that Dobby has sealed off the platform, attempting to protect us from whatever it was he was warning us about at the start of the game. So it's minigame time, and we have to fly Mr. Weasley's magical car to Hogwarts. And yeah, we have to fly through smoke rings and fly through coins to get points. So let's fly. Coins. I'm supposed to be flying through smoke rings, isn't it? Ah, there we go. Finally actually emits a fucking smoke ring. I think I'm actually doing reasonably well on this minigame, I say, after missing the smoke ring. Missed that one. What the hell kind of smoke is that, anyway? I mean, it's blue and it's apparently sparkly. What the hell do they fuel this train with? I mean, yeah, they're wizards, but I always assumed the train was mechanical. Ah, fuck, I'm missing smoke rings. Fuck, swerving a bit. Okay, maybe I suck at this one. Suck at most of the minigames. Yeah. And we arrive. And you'll notice that that final coin is actually impossible to get to. And we arrive and immediately crash directly into a tree. Are you alright, Ron? Oh dear, Ron's wand is broken. Yes, this is something that's going to kick us in the arse a lot during this game. So yeah, we're stood in a tree. I'm sure it's a completely harmless tree and we'll just walk down and across the lawn and be perfectly fine. So of course there are random encounters on the tree where you get to fight, well, branches. Anyway, what we need to do at this point is level up Vermilius, because, as you may not be surprised to learn, a fire spell is quite effective against tree branches. So we'll fight through this a bit. I'm not sure what these are. Ah yes, Ron's wand now has the tendency to randomly backfire and deal a considerably greater amount of damage to him than it would have dealt to the opponent had it hit. Which means that in typical form, Ron is now best at dealing damage when he's hitting himself. The wand, of course, always backfires at the most inconvenient possible moments. It's just done that twice in a fucking row now. And I can assure you that Ron Weasley will be our death in many boss battles to come. In fact, he's almost died already, what with the fact that both bow-trickle things appear to be picking on him. Harry to the rescue! As we mildly irritate one of them, and they start picking on Harry instead. Not sure what that second one just did there. Come on, Ron, don't fuck this up. Ron Weasley does something useful. Victory! Ah, we've leveled up Vermilius, marvellous. Can need to level Ron up now. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm trying not to use too much MP off Harry now, but he's going to have to use MP if we're ever going to actually kill this thing. Yes. So instead, let's just go for it and test out Vermilius Duo, which seems fairly effective against these things. So there's the big boss fight. You will of course know that we are trapped in the Whomping Willow, which, oddly enough, is a willow that whomps you. Its purpose is explained, although not till the third book, so for now it's just a big scary tree. And the thing is, we've got no way of purchasing healing items at this point in the game, because we can't get to Hogwarts and we can't get to Diagon Alley, we're a bit stuck. So I'm not going to use any healing items in this fight unless I know we're going to then win. Because, I don't want to get stuck without healing items. So here we go. We're fighting a big tree branch, and of course we Vermilius it. Multiple times. And to be fair, we seem to be absolutely clobbering it. In fact, this seems to be a weaker boss than the thing guarding the vaults in Gringotts. This is a piece of piss, I don't know what I was worried about. maybe they don't want you to be completely screwed over by the fact that Ron is now an active hindrance most of the time. In the book, it nearly killed them. That was just like, yeah, we got trapped by a tree, but it weren't a problem, right? And Harry levels up again. Marvellous. So we're out of there. And the car has escaped. But never mind that, let's get up to the school. So, welcome one and all to the grounds of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, which, as you probably know, is situated, supposedly, in a crumbling old castle up in Scotland, and therefore the perfect place for a boarding school. And there's probably stuff I can be picking up from here. I don't know if I can be arsed. Not really, no. Here we are. Into the entrance hall we go. And the feast for the start of term has already started, so everybody is in the Great Hall. Harry and Ron immediately decide that in the middle of the entrance hall is the best time to loudly badmouth various members of staff. And so one of them, of course, wanders out of the staff room. All hail Alan Rickman! Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. How the hell does he know about damage done to a valuable Whomping Willow? We crashed into it like 3 minutes ago. At this point, Dumbledore just cruises by and delivers the most awesome put-down ever. If you want them to be silent, Severus, perhaps you should stop asking them questions. Zing! If you fail to catch the train, why didn't you just send an owl with a message? Didn't think about that. This is a serious matter, and I'm afraid your parents will have to be informed. Bit of an awkward point there, Dumbledore. And I should warn you that if anything like this happens again, I will regretfully be forced to expel you. Well, to be honest, Dumbledore, me old mate, I wasn't planning on flying a flying car into a large aggressive tree anytime soon, so I think we'll be alright with that one. In the meantime, you both will take attention. You'll be told when later. Reports to the Gryffindor dormitory at once. Again, for the uninitiated, there are 4 schoolhouses at Hogwarts. Gryffindor for the brave, in other words, all the main characters. Slytherin for the cunning, in other words, all the evil characters. And then there's Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff, who barely get a look in. Hufflepuff is, of course, the best house, because it's called Hufflepuff. Hogwarts has undergone some changes during the summer break because we're updating the game map. Fortunately, this game comes with maps. So we're in. This, of course, being the castle we will be spending the remainder of the game in. Over here are the hourglasses which track the house points, there being a sort of an annual contest between the 4 different houses to accumulate the best points, the most points at the end of the year. In all other Harry Potter games I know of, you actively participate in this contest, but in this game, it's been removed as an interactive feature. You do not actively gain or lose points. There is an ongoing sort of storyline if you keep looking at the house cup hourglasses, but I was quite surprised they removed it. I mean, at the moment, you can see that Gryffindor's winning, although exactly how, I'm not sure, because we've only just started the term. But yeah, you don't actively participate. So we stroll up. Let's check for some items. Well, if there is anything. Oh, there is, fair enough. I'm not going to be checking every room and bloody staircase, so yeah. And we can talk to a random Slytherin student who's lost. So let's not help her. And we proceed up the stairs. And yeah, I'll search the odd statue as we go past, but if you think I'm wandering into every little abandoned classroom, you've got another thing coming. Ah, yes, we found a secret passage here. Can't remember where it goes, and it's currently locked, but there's a secret passage behind that statue. Person we can talk to. I want to be the first to get to my dormitory. Well, perhaps we should stop just wandering around in a vague pattern then. And second floor. We are, of course, on the 7th floor. Just indicate, examine this griffin's arse. What do you mean, what was the name of your house? You are in Hufflepuff, and you will remember it, and you will be proud of it, damn you. Yeah, those of you who watched the previous Let's Play or played the previous game will notice that there aren't that many huge changes to the layout. A few of the extraneous staircases have been removed, but all looks pretty much the same. It's good to have continuity, you know, I'm not complaining. We've stumbled on one of Lockhart's fans there. Anything here? We've got the occasional wizard card. And on to the 4th floor. Yes, this game introduces music that changes as you get up to the higher floors. In the higher floors, the music's even more tinny and annoying. Dee 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 dee, shut the fuck up. My brother said he'd take me to my house, but he wandered off. I feel abandoned and neglected. I'm going to go and slit my wrists now. Over here, if you can hear me over the incredibly irritating music, is... oh. Well, over here, when they unlock it in the morning, is the famous Witches and Wizards Card Collectors Club thing, which occasionally gives out card combinations. 6th floor and up to the 7th floor. Oh, yes. This NPC remarks that she hopes there will be other non-magical born students in her dormitory. I pointed this out on another Chamber Secrets Let's Play I've done, and I just feel it's fairly interesting. None of the games, at least none of the Chamber Secrets games, you seem to use the word muggle, being a semi-derogatory term for in the Harry Potter universe for those of non-magical ability. I've never been quite sure why. They all just use non-magical born, which sounds a bit clunky. I don't particularly have an objection with it, but it's just curious that none of them use it. Just thought I'd bring that up. Anyway, our dormitory is over here behind this portrait. Unfortunately, the portrait, despite clearly recognising us, refuses to let us in without the password. Exactly why we have such a clearly unnecessary labyrinthine security system is unclear. Ron immediately starts to try random phrases to get in. Ron, dude, the chances of this are like astronomical. Anyway, Hermione, the third member of the irritating protagonist trio, comes by with another zingy putdown. Incidentally, how come everyone has managed to change into their school robes? Oh, they change on the train, don't they? I suppose that explains why they're all in their school robes and Harry and old Ronald aren't. Fair enough. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's true, we went into a flying car. Now let us in. Again, in the book, she has a go at them for ages about going to school in the flying car, which, to be fair, is a fair thing to have a go at people about. Although the rest of the year, react in the way you'd expect 12-year-olds to, and think it's absolutely awesome. Anyway, and the game's pretty much shuts up about it straight away, so... Ron Weasley leaves the group, and we head off to bed. Now, there used to be interesting newspapers and notice boards in the last game in this place. I wonder if they're still there. There's a notice board, which you can't read. Oh, that's tragic. I like little touches like that, and they took them out. Anyway, can't get into the girls' dormitory, so there's no point trying to make Harry a pervert, and into the correct dormitory we go. Just see if we can steal anything from our peers. Say hello to who I assume is Neville. It looks nothing like Neville though, so it can't be. Neville must be absent. Okay, and we sleep. You found Gryffindor. You can pick up a new card combination. Whoop-de-doo. Time passes. And we wake up in a new character skin. And apparently our first class is Herbology. So that'll be something for you to look forward to in the next video, won't it? Thank you for watching, and goodbye.